What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be covering a trade I took recently on the S&P 500. This was a short position that netted me about 5x return, and let's just get right into it. Okay, jumping right into the charts here, we can immediately see the sell-off here, right? This was my trade. I took this trade just based off some technicals, right? This wasn't a very complex trade at all. Like I mentioned in some other videos, a lot of traders have the right idea, but they have the wrong implementation, right? So on the 4-hourly time frame, it's very easy to see trends. I did mention when you're looking for trends and when you're looking for breakouts, 4-hourly and a daily are very, very good time frames to look for trend breakouts. I explained this in my Tesla trading video, so I can just pull this up really quick. And what's going on? Here we go. Pop this up on the daily, and look at this. So on Tesla, I made a video on this already, so I'm going to do a really quick recap. There was an area of rejection, so we had a downtrend, right? We had a quick uptrend, and then we were in this downtrend channel. In the downtrend channel, you can short off this area, right? Lower high, lower high, lower high, rejection. Take a short to the bottom right here where it previously bounced, and you have a good short, right? And then on Tesla again, we have this area, a rejection, a breakout of this rejection, so you can take this trade all the way up to your previous area of rejection, and you can take a short down, and then you can keep trading Tesla like this very easily. There's some other examples. For example, Coinbase. I had a very good trade on Coinbase. I'll cover this in another video in more detail, right? But I had this breakout trade from this previous rejection, and then up to this rejection, right? And you can see, I actually took this trade a while ago, but you can see that price came down here, respected this level right here and almost to here, right, about this level, and bounced. So again, these trades are very easy to take. You just need to have a proper implementation. Now going back to my S&P trade, so I took a trade on the 4-hourly chart. Let me pop into the 4-hourly. There we go. So what happened here was we had a big move up, right, and we saw consolidation after the big move up. When you see consolidation, you're looking for a breakout of that consolidation, whether it's to the upside or to the downside, right? And a lot of people were looking to see continuation to the upside after this aggressive buy up. So now we're at all-time highs. All-time highs trading is very difficult. Price could rocket up, price could come back down. And, you know, around this area, people thought it was going to, you know, kind of flag. They thought, you know, this is a big buy up, and then we're going to see this flag before another buy up, right? And I mean, I can see how that's possible. It's just a bull flag setup. But again, you can't just consider one possibility when trading. And I do feel that the bull flag was invalidated when price broke lower than this low and couldn't break out of this area. And if it were a bull flag, you wouldn't even enter off this test here. You would want price to go up a little bit, right? Come back down, test this area, and then have its true move up. I did mention in my first video, the true move never usually happens until people get stopped out. And traders, especially new traders, get stopped out very easily when the trade seems to go in the opposite direction of their idea, but then, you know, 30 minutes later, an hour later, the price goes all the way back up to rockets or rockets down, right? And they're like, you know, I had the right idea, how did I lose money? Well, it's because there needs to be a false move to stop a lot of traders out before a proper move. Anyways, going back to my trade, so if I hop onto the 15-minute time frame, what you notice is, again, I did mention these this little bit of a bull flag, I guess, forming, and what you see is price bottoms out right around here. Price bottoms out, but then price takes out that low. When price takes out a low, that's usually bearish, and what we're seeing is a high here, a lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and price cannot seem to break out. And the thing is, if you bought puts down here or you tried to short down here, price came back up to most people would have got stopped out of this trade before this true move down. Look at this. Look at this giant move down. And this move down happened after stopping a lot of traders out. And going back to the 4-hourly time frame, the reason I took this trade again is the lows were taken out, the 4-hourly closed under this low right here. It closed under, and that is when my indicator, I have a trend and breakout algorithm that I coded. I don't know if you guys watched my other videos, but I'm a computer science and business analytics student, and I have some experience in algorithms because, you know, I'm a programmer, I guess, because of my major, and also I did have an internship at a hedge fund, so I have some experience into algorithms. So I did code my own to try to help me with trading. Again, you don't need an algorithm, you don't need an indicator. These are all tools that help traders become better traders and save time. So this algorithm I have notifications set up for, and it notifies me in my email and on my TradingView app each time there could be a potential breakout. For example, I got notified of this trade, but I didn't take this trade. And I got notified of this one while I already had short interest. So this was kind of like a confirmation to me. This short from my algorithm was kind of a confirmation. It said, hey, the technicals are signaling a down move, and the price action is reflecting it as well. So I decided to take the trade. Now this trade, it netted me, I believe around 200,000, almost 200,000, right? I think it netted me maybe 50,000 on the first day, and then on the second day it netted me about 180,000. So I believe it's over. It wasn't a single trade because I rolled my contract. So I had one that was expiring that week, so I rolled it to the next week's expiration on this day, on this down move here, and then that is, you know, we opened down and we continued to sell off into this day. And I closed out my positions right around, I would say like right around here I closed out my positions, because if you do notice, this was a previous rejection. So when you see a previous rejection, when price comes back down to a previous rejection, it usually bounces back up later. So in this area, I'm actually looking for some consolidation first before either a move back down to test a bigger level, maybe as far as down here, right? This is a huge level right down here. Or if price decides to bounce back up, we could see a price movement up to here before consolidation, before another move up or down. You know, I'm not in the prediction game. You know, trading is really about being reactive, right? Being proactive. When an opportunity presents itself, you assess the risk and reward, and then you take the trade, right? And yeah, that's about it for this video. If you guys have any questions, make sure to comment. I do have a free Telegram. Let me pop it up really quickly. And yeah, actually in my free Telegram, I did mention, so yeah, this is actually funny. I shorted SPX, like a 0 DTE trade. I usually don't do those unless I see a nice opportunity, and it's, you know, for me, a $1,000 trade is pretty little. $2,000 is not a lot to me because my usual scaling is 10,000 to 50,000. And I did mention here, my algo caught some of the selling, could have entered this trade earlier like I did. It would have been a great trade regardless. Remember, options have a lot of extrinsic value. A quick move is exponential. And I mean, this was, I believe, sell right here. Yeah, I mean, if you took this trade here, you would have still netted yourself about 4x return. This channel is really just to, like, you know, put in some information, some inspiration for people. I do have some funded accounts that I purchased just to prove to people that you can do it. I did make 30,000 on my funded accounts off scalping on a 15-minute time frame. I can make another video on that. That's just a little bit more of a complex trading for beginners because there's a lot of confusion on lower time frames. And yeah, I mean, it's a really good trade. If you guys have any questions, once again, just message me on Telegram. You know, join my Telegram channel. I'm just gonna be posting updates, market updates, potential trade ideas, right? And yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like the video if you enjoy the content. I'll be trying to post at least 2 times a week. That's my goal for this channel. It's just gonna be free content on my YouTube channel. I know someone did ask me if I am selling my algorithm. I'm not selling my algorithm, unfortunately. I don't have the time to set up like some way for people to pay for it. I mean, if a lot of people show interest, maybe I'll sell it. I mean, it's just not to sound disrespectful, but whatever I sell the algorithm for, it's not going to be too much money. Like, the most I could probably sell it for is maybe like 500 a month, and even then, you know, not many people are going to buy it, and 500 a month is not that much money to me anyways. I'm not sure if it's worth the effort for me to set it up at all. And again, another thing someone asked me on Telegram was if I'm doing mentorships. Unfortunately, I'm not doing mentorships either. Mentorships take up a lot of time. It's kind of a one-on-one thing. And yeah, I feel like a lot of my content, just being on YouTube, being free is a lot more than you need. There's just like mentorships are kind of like a private tutor, right? And algorithm is like a tool. So you don't need those to succeed. So, you know, I don't see any reason to set either of those up right now. But if I do, I'll definitely let you guys know in the future. I'll post it in the Telegram. I'll probably make a video on it. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.